वंदे काशीगुह्यां गंगां भवानी मणिकर्णिकां श्री काशी विश्वेश्वर सांब सदा शिवाय नमः। गोविंद दामोदर माधव। We have come to the sixth night of Katha, a combination of Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana, majority of Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana, with glimpses of the Sri Rajin. We bow down to the two most dynamic aspects of Bhagavan Sri Vishnu, Bhagavan Sri Sita Rama, and Bhagavan Sri Radha Krishna. Your most prized possession in this world is the name of Bhagavan, the name of God. Cherish that name. Chant it whenever you can. Remember his name whenever you can. For greater than he himself is his name. Agre Guruna Athpandavana Dushrasanena Hridavastakesha Krishna Talamho Govinda Gabo Karmadhavini पद्मनाभ स्वामी की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ जी महाराज की जय, श्री द्वारकाधीश भगवान की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। अखंड मंडलाकार व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। All of us together. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरना रघुवर विमल जसु जो लायक फल जान। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरिहु गणेश निवार। मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी मंगल And then you have the Satguru. The Satguru is the one literally who connects you to Satyanarayana. One who connects you to Satchidananda. Remember that word, first life of Bhagavad? One who connects you to the Supreme. three categories of Guru. And of course, Hanumanji is revered as the Guru of Guru. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai, Kripa Karo Guru Dev. We bow down to Sri Hanumanji, to Adharya Pandit Surendraji, and to all devotees who have gathered here. This is our sixth session of Katha. On behalf of Mataji, Rukmani Bridgelal, her children and their extended family, I welcome each and every one of you to once again Katha. It's indeed an honor and a joy for me to be here in your presence, and I do hope for these sessions you will remember something that has been said that maybe you have forgotten. You may have learned something that you probably never knew of. And whatever questions you may have had, whatever doubts you may have had, I hope that they will have been answered. If not, the beautiful journey of seeking answers continue. If your questions, your doubts were not removed and answered, then there's nothing wrong with that. The beautiful journey continues. The yatra, the pilgrimage of life continues. Be like a bee. The beauty of the bee is that it moves from flower to flower and it extracts, my dear ones, the sweetness. It takes it without destroying, without affecting the flower itself. So you take from speaker to speaker. Never stop. Whenever the opportunity comes to attend a katha here in Trinidad, we're very fortunate that many of our kathas are broadcasted live. Even in the comfort of your home, you can listen to katha. You can listen to katha. Because you never know what the speaker would say that would probably change the rest of your life. You never know what the speaker would say. So therefore, why not take the chance? Why not take a chance? They may say something for your betterment, for the betterment of your family, for the betterment of our samaj, our society. Honor to have all of you see. Last evening we left off at that beautiful scene where Bhagwan Sri Krishna lifted the Govardhan. And I may mention to you, take Bhagwan Sri Krishna, take Bhagwan, whichever deity of your choice, as your shelter. Giriraj Dharan Prabhu, Giriraj Dharan Prabhu, Teri Sharan, Giriraj Dharan Prabhu, Teri Sharan Prabhu, Teri Sharan, Teri Sharan Prabhu, Teri Sharan, Lala, Teri Sharan, Teri I surrender wholesomely, sincerely to you. And just as how you drove the chariot of Arjuna and Kaivarta Kaha Keshava, the way you took Yudhishthir, Arjuna, Nakula, Bhima, Sahadeva, and Draupadi safely across that boat. Similarly, O Krishna, I place you as the captain of my life. That was the episode of the Govardhan Leela last evening. I give you one more Leela before the Rasa Leela. It's the Hemant Ritu. Hemant Ritu, it comes in December, January. Yeah? It's between the month of Margashirsha and Pausha. The Hindu months of Margashirsha and Pausha. There was something particular that gopis did on this particular day. Shukadeva tells Maharaj Parikshit, guess what the gopis did? Hemante prathame mase nanda raja kumarika chedur havishya bhunjana katyaya narchana pratam. They were observing a fast. They were observing vrat. Children often ask today, Mama and Papa, why do I have to starve for the day? Papa, you're not starving. You know when you tell your children you have to fast, when you tell them that you have to keep a vrat, they complain. Educate them that this body of ours is a machine. This body of ours is a machine and it has various parts. And these parts of the body sometimes need rest. You get it? These parts of the body from time to time, like any machine, you can't keep it running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can't. I'm sure here in Trinidad also you have power outages, don't you? Because the machinery needs servicing. The body needs servicing. It needs servicing. That is why when you sit for puja, Om Vammi Sayastu, Om Nasturami Pranastu, Om Akshurami Chakshurastu, Om Kanyurami Shotamastu, Om Bahurami Balamastu, you do that ritual, don't you? That may power of speech forever be there. May I not lose my power of speech. May there be a long breath of life. May I not have breathing problems. May I always have perfect vision and may I not lose my eyesight. The ears, may they work to the best. The limbs of the body, you touch the joints, the shoulders and the knees, and then the entire body itself. The body needs rest. So I tell children, when you do vrat, when you do fasting, you're giving the body some rest. You're giving all the organs of the body some rest. That's what you're doing. Anyway, next day you'll start eating again. Next day you'll start eating and drinking. The gopis have decided to do Katyayana Archanam Vratam. They're observing a vrat to Mother Katyayani, who is Durgaji. They're observing a vrat to Ma Durga. They have gone to the bank of the Yamuna. They have taken the sand of the Yamuna and they have made a beautiful murti of Ma Devi. They've made a beautiful murti of Ma Katyayani and they're praying to her. What do they say to Ma Durga? Katyayani Mahamani Mahayoginyadishwari Nanda Gopasutam Devi Patim Me Kurte Namaha Evam Masam Vratam Cheruhum Kumayaha Krishna Chetasa Bhadrakali Samarachu Bhuyananda Sutaha Pati Katyayani Mahamaye O Mahamaya Katyayani Mahayoginyadishwari, the knower of false desires, Nanda Gopa Sutam Devi, Nanda Gopa, that Nanda Baba Sutta, O Devi, Patim Me Kurte Namaha, bless us. We want him as our husband. We want him as our Lord, Yeah? Evam Masam Vratam Cheru, an entire month this vrat went on for. The entire month. This is what they're saying to Ma Parvati. This is what they're saying to Durgaji. We go to Ramcharitramanas. We go to Balkam Ramcharitramanas, and Sita Ji has now entered into the beautiful temple of Ma Parvati. You go into the beautiful Devi temple here, Mahakali, Gayatri Devi, Durgaji, Lakshmi Ji, Saraswati Ji. You enter into the temple, she sits before the Murti. Jaya Jaya Giridhar Raje Kishori Jaya Mahesa Chandra Chakori Jaya Rajpada Radha Mata Jagata use them because the poetry is so beautiful. Today we move to the song due to its tune, you know, not by its meaning. If we know the meaning, many of them will laugh, and many of them will make you cry. Many of them will answer your questions. Duniya banane wale, Prabhu, kya tere man mein samaayi, kahe ko duniya banaayi tumhe. Prabhu, why did you make this world? That's what the song is saying. Today we know it only as a song, we don't know the meaning. So I encourage you, if you have a Hindi class that is being offered, please enroll. Please enroll in the Hindi class. It's going to help you understand it all so much more, and it's going to make our work a little bit easier because we won't have to explain word for word. You know, it's a tall order to be a West Indian Pandit. It's a very tall order. We have to know Sanskrit. We have to know the Hindi. We have to know the English, and we have to be somewhat musical. We have to be, that's the package. Well, you have those who speak only in Sanskrit, and you have those who speak only in Hindi. You have those who are only musical, and some of them are no musical at all. So, we have to compliment our West Indian Pandits, my dear ones. I just asked you for a compliment, you should clap for me. We have to respect our West Indian Pandits, my dear ones, the qualified ones especially, for knowing Sanskrit, for knowing Hindi, for knowing fluently English, and have some ability musically, my dear ones, so musical abilities to put it all in a nice package for us. That's quite an order, that's quite an order. Sita Mata prays to Parvati. Why? She has just seen him. Are chalo dekhan chale re baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. Dasrath ke dono lala, Dasrath ke dono lala. Chalo dekhan chali, chalo dekhan chali re baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. Chalo dekhan chali re baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. Sab sakiyan mil badiya mein aayo, sat mein siya suhala. Sab sakiyan mil badiya mein aayo, sat mein siya suhala. Dekh chhodi Raghunath Kuwar ki, dekh chhodi Raghunath Kuwar ki, chakit bhale kabala. Dasrath ke dono lala, chalo dekhan chale re baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. Chalo dekhan chale, chalo dekhan chale re baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. I can't left out our West Indian flavor, my dear friends. Coming from a combination of Trinidad, Guyana, and Suriname. We get our low-key, our folk style of singing our bhajans. When I go to India, my friends, they're stunned. They put me to sit and they say, just sing for us. Imagine put a West Indian and they say, sing for us, and they love to listen to it. Ki chalo dekhan chali baagh mein, Dasrath ke dono lala. She has just seen the two princes in the garden. Are sab sakiyan mil badiya mein aayo, sat mein siya suhala. Sita was in the garden with her friends. Dekh chhodi Raghunath Kuwar ki, chakit bhale kabala. When they saw how handsome he was, when they saw how stately he was, they were stunned. Sita has just seen him in the garden. She has just offered her Atma Nivedanam to him. She has just surrendered her soul to him in silence. and all was done in silence. She entered into the heart of Sri Ram through his eyes, and he entered into her heart through her eyes. You get it? And now she comes to the temple, just like when Tara would have seen Shiva for the first time. You get it? Instant love. Kuch kuch hota hai. She doesn't know who he is, where he's from. She doesn't know whether he's single or married. So she comes down to Triveni Mandir and she prays to Ma Durga, I have just seen this handsome boy. Make it possible, Ma. Make it possible that he be the one who I will share my garland with. This is what Sitaji is doing. Sitaji was not as brave as the girls today. Today the girls propose to the boys. Today our girls are so brave that they propose to the boys. They don't allow themselves to be wooed by the boys anymore. You get, the girls are braver. But Sita represents that coyness, that shyness, that femininity, my dear ones, that's unique to a lady. That is unique to a lady. She goes to the temple of Parvati and she prays and she says, Mora manora kajana hunike basahu sada or pursa bahike ma. I don't need to tell you why I'm here, because you know everyone's longing. You know my heart's desire. Pinaya prema pasabhai bhavani asi mala murati musukani. And as she saying this to Parvati, so the garland, the mala from Parvati's neck fell. And Sita held that garland as prasad, as a sacred offering. She held it close to her heart. And then the Murti spoke. Don't God speak to us? Of course God speaks to us. Bhagwan is our inspiration for good. Bhagwan is our inspiration for traversing the path, to keep on walking in the path of Satya and walking in the path of Dharma, my dear ones. Bhagwan speaks to us. What does she tell? What does she tell Sita? Mane jahi rache umilahi sobar sahaj sundar savaru karuna nidhan sujan sinu sati ajanat ravaru ehi bhati gauri asis sunisiya sahitariya harshiyali tulsi bhavani goji puni puni modik mandir chali isita manajahi rachehu nilahi so balu sahaj sundar savaru. That dark complexion, that naturally handsome prince whom you have seen in the garden of your father, that is the one whom you're going to wed. This is the blessing Parvati gives to Sita, which means Ram has to upkeep Parvati's blessing. He has to break the law because Parvati has blessed Sita, and if he doesn't break that law, then nobody will worship Durga. Then nobody will worship Devi. You see, Parvati has given a guarantee. That one whom the dark complexion and naturally handsome prince on whom you have set your heart shall be your husband. So there was no doubt that Ram would not lift that bow. Parvati has said, Ma have said, it has to happen. It has to happen. The same Gauri Puja that was done in Ramayana by Sitaji is the same Gauri Puja the gopis have performed in Bhagavad. They want Krishna as their husband. They want Sri Krishna as theirs. So, Bhagwan Sri Krishna, my dear ones, he knows. Tasam vidyaya Bhagavan swapada sparsha kamyaya vidavratanam sankalpam mahatamo. He who allowed himself to be tied because of his love for Yashoda Maya, he also has to see that this desire of the gopis be fulfilled. They all want him. How can one entity share himself with 100? That's not possible. But you'll see how he makes it possible. Only Bhagwan can make this possible. He has to fulfill the desire of each one of those gopis. There were 100 of them. And each one of them want the same thing. Only Bhagwan can do this. Only Bhagwan can do this. So he says, I have to fulfill your sankalpa. Dhrita vratanam sankalp maha davo davo balaha. They long to touch my feet. They long to embrace me. They long to hold me by the hand. This is what they have asked Devi for. So, Devi Puja Mandir once. We worship Ma Durga, don't we? We worship her during Navratri. Hey Maria.
Our biggest celebration in New York is Navratri. The crowd starts about 300. From the first night, we go for 10 nights. Navratri plus Vijay Dashmi. Probably Mrs. Ramdhan will get Mr. Ramdhan to purchase her ticket to come, or maybe the whole family will come and spend a Navratri with us in New York. We have outgrown all of our venues. So this year we're going into a park. This year is going to be held outdoors under a huge tent, under a huge enclosed tent, because we have outgrown all of our venues. Crowd begins at 300, by Vijay Dashmi it's over 1,000. Indira ji will tell you, their task for the 10 nights, because we cook sattvic bhojan, none of the food is prepared with onion and garlic, so therefore we cannot serve any type of pickle that has been pre-prepared. So there's Ji and Indira ji, they've been designated to supply us with, I know my mother-in-law, please forgive me. You get what your Trinidad people that you make here. Imagine they have to prepare to feed from 300 to 400 to 500 to 600 to 7, 8, 9 to 1,000, over 1,000 persons the last night. They're the ones who prepare it by pig. By huge buckets they do it and they bring it in my house. And by Ma's grace, she has blessed me to be with her, regardless of the challenges in life, to be there to celebrate Navratri with our New York congregation. If you're in New York during that time, it's going to commence from the 1st of October. You can come and see us in Richmond Hill itself. It's going to be held there. Madhu, the worship of Devi, she is the Ma. Ma leads to Mahatma, Mahatma leads to Paramatma. Dhruv Balak, her blessings, Dhruv Balak, his mother's blessings, Suniti's blessings, took him to Narad Muni, the Mahatma. And the Mahatma Narad Muni led him to Paramatma, Bhagavan Shri Vishnu. The Guru is supposed to lead you to Bhagavan. The Guru's duty is to lead you to Bhagavan, not themselves. The Guru is not to lead you to themselves, to worship me, sing my chalice and sing my prayers and wear my picture around your neck. No, the Guru is to lead you to Bhagavan, lead you to Bhagavan. From Ma to Mahatma, Mahatma to Paramatma. This is a mother's blessings. Okay. And Ma has heard what the gopis have asked for. Krishna Bhagavan has to make sure they receive it. How is he going to do this? This is a Herculean task. This is a major task to fulfill the desire of 100 gopis at the same time. So he chose a beautiful full moon night. As I was making my entrance into the temple, I looked up at the sky and the moon. Tomorrow we celebrate, we observe the full moon. When it's a full moon, you'll see a different side of Rajin Balgobin. I guarantee you'll see a little bit of a madman. I don't know, I get a little crazy on full moon. You get it? Because my mind goes back to this beautiful scene. It's a full moon night. Bhagavan Shri Krishna picked up his flute. Bhagavan Pita Ratri Sharado Fulla Malika Visharatu Manastake Yogamayam Upashritaha Nisham Yagitam Tadananga Vardhanam Brajastriya Krishna Grihita Manasa Ajugramanyotam Malikshatodhama Sayamrakanto Jabalolam Dala. Maharaj Parikshit, Shukadeva tells him, Bhagavan Pitarati. It was that full moon night. Sri Krishna wanted to capture the attention of the gopis, and there was only one medium by which he could have done it. He played sweet music on the flute. Vicharantu Manaschake. He calls on Yogamaya. He says, Ma, decorate the Yamuna for me. There are certain flowers that bloom at night. You know that, right? You have many flowers that bloom in the morning, but you have the Rati Rani, you have Chameli, you have the lilies. They bloom at night. They bloom at night. Sweet smelling flowers, saturating the bank of the Yamuna. Sri Krishna calls the gopis and they run to him. Nisham Yagitam, the moment they heard the sound, Tadananga Vardhanam, Vrajastriya, the women ran to him. They had no time to dress. Bhagavatam says, some of them took the lipstick and put it around their eyes. Some of them took the dark kajal and put it on their lips. Some took their earrings and put it on their nose. Because they were in such rush. Bhagavan is calling, Bhagavan is calling, Lala is calling. We can't let him wait on us. They ran to him. And when they approached him, Swagatam ho Mahabhaga Priyam Kim Karavaniva Vrajasnyana Mayam Kastida Bhutaga Manakajanam Mataraha Pitaraha Putra Bhrataraha Patayaschavar. Sri Krishna says, welcome. Anyone who goes to him he says, welcome. Swagatam, oh, Mahabharata. Oh, blessed souls, oh, blessed ones, what can I do for you? Bhagwan knows that's the only reason we go to him, because we want him to do something for us. Kuch kaam hai na? We have something for him to do for us. Krishna Bhagwan says, is everything okay with your mothers? Mataraha. Pitaraha. Is everything okay with your fathers? Is everything okay with your children? Is everything okay with your siblings? Is everything okay with your patayaschavan? Is everything okay with your husbands? Because Bhagwan knows that's why we come to him when something goes wrong. Gopi says, Lala, everything is fine. We have not come here for anything. We have not come here for anything. Some people need a reason to go to God. Many people. You have to give them a reason. Why should I pray? Why should I go to temple? Why should I host a janda? Why should I sing Hanuman Chalisa? What benefit it is for me? Sometimes with light convincing, we get them to do it. And some ideas you simply can't. Isn't that so? It's like flogging dead horses. You simply cannot get them. You simply cannot get them. Keep it right. Maybe not in this janma. Maybe it's not meant for them in this birth of theirs. But my mind goes to Tukaram. This is the month of Ashar. Ashar is a very auspicious month, I was telling Ravi. As much as the hard time this young man gives me sometimes, don't look at him. He looks very innocent. But he sends my BP level up many times. He sends my blood pressure level up many times in my harmonium player. Dholak wala is okay. He doesn't trouble me so much. But this harmonium, he's a Mishra, what can I say? He's a Mishra. But the one thing I admire about him is that I can have certain conversations with him. And he connects with my conversations. Many things that I like, he seems to favor a lot of those things. You see, we from Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, we think that is all of Hinduism. Sanatana Dharma is not only confined to Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. You must only follow traditions of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. You have Gujarat, you have Uttarakhand, you have Uttar Kashi, you have West Bengal, Paschim Bengal, you have Maharashtra, you have Andhra Pradesh, you have Tamil Nadu, you have Kerala, you have Chhattisgarh. You have so many other states in India where Sanatana Dharma is practiced. And you will find differences, just like Guyana and Trinidad also. I'm sure everyone in Trinidad here, between the south and the north, you might find differences also. In Guyana, you find differences from region to region. But we don't allow these differences, we don't see these differences for criticism. We admire them, and we can learn from them. We can learn from them. I take you to Maharashtra. Reason for going to Bhagwan. There's a lovely Maharashtrian saint by the name of Tukaram. Tukaram, now of course they speak Marathi. We here in the West Indies don't speak Marathi because we don't come from that region of India. And they sing a particular style of bhakti songs that are called abhang. And it is dedicated to Panduranga. You've heard us chanting Vitthal Vitthal Panduranga, Jai Hari Vitthal Panduranga. I think you have a Panduranga movie here in Trinidad. You have a huge granite movie of Panduranga. I've seen it. I think it was consecrated by Sant Keshav Das when he came to Trinidad. It's a very unique form of Krishna. You will not see the Murti playing the flute. You will not see him holding the chakra. You will not see him holding the Govardhan. He has his hand on his waist like this. Have you seen the Murti? He has his two hands on his waist like this. A very strange Murti of Krishna. How did this come about? Paudali, one of his great devotees, one day was serving his parents. And while serving his parents, when a boy comes of age, what's the next thing you want to do? Get them married. So they got him married. And when he got married, instead of serving his parents, he started serving his wife. ससुरा बन गए ससुरी का बुला. ठीक है? He began serving his wife and neglecting his parents. Just like modern times too. Until one day the parents being neglected, they decided they're going to go on yatra. They're going to go on pilgrimage. And the wife of Panduranga, she heard them. And she says, we will go with you too. At least they will pay for our expenses. So she convinces Panduranga, let's go. Your parents will pay for all the expenses. And we will have a good time also. Okay? They go to Panduranga. Panduranga is about 3 hours drive from Pune. The city of Pune in India. Panduranga is about 3 hours drive. When he went to Panduranga, he saw a beautiful hermitage, a beautiful ashram. And he saw 3 old ladies walking into the ashram. One was tall, one was medium size, and one was short. They were very old. Old clothing, disheveled hair, gray hair, wrinkled skin. These 3 walked in. And then Panduranga was curious, what is 3 ladies? And then he saw 3 ladies walking out, matching the same height. They went in looking 80 years old, and they came out looking 20 years old. Panduranga was shocked. He says, something strange is going on here. Who are the 3 of you? The first one says, my name is Ganga. The second one says, my name is Jamuna. The third one says, my name is Saraswati. Who are the 3 of you? We are the 3 nadis. We are the 3 rivers who through time gets polluted. As many people you go to the Ganga, go to pray, they take the ashes of the dead, don't they? And they throw it also in the river. If the body is not fully cremated even, they throw it still in the river. Sometimes they throw the whole body in the river. The dhobi wala, the laundry men, they don't have washing machine. They take your laundry in a thali, they take your laundry in a bundle, and they go wash the laundry on the bank of the Ganga. The pollution of the city is being washed into the Ganga. You have gone to India, you would have seen this. And when you go to Ganga, what do you say to Ganga Maiya? Ma, cleanse me of my sins. Isn't that so? So we are washing off all of our sins in the Ganga, and she has become polluted, she says. But they rejuvenate. You know where the 3 rivers get cleansed? When good people take their bath in the river. When saints and sages take their stand in the Ganga, Jamuna, and Saraswati, they purify the Ganga. So the 3 of them say, Panduranga, this ashram you see we entered and exited, this is where Maa-Baap Seva is done. This is where one's mother and father is served. The gods come here. The gods come to those homes where you have Mata and Pita ki Seva, where you have service to your mother and father. I know. They've gotten old, they seem to be useless, they are no use in the home. Come on, God. Look how much they have sacrificed of their lives for your betterment. Please do not ignore your parents. Panduranga got the message. I have been ignoring my parents. He goes back and started to serve his parents. He began to take care of his parents. But he has forgotten Krishna. Krishna Bhagavan comes and calls on him, Panduranga. Panduranga says, I'm busy, go away. Krishna Bhagavan says, Panduranga, I'm waiting for you. And Panduranga took a brick and threw it out of the door and says, stand on that brick and wait for me. And Krishna Bhagavan put his hand on his waist like this. Well, now what is? You know this expression, right? You all know this bodily expression? Have you been walking home, you're late, and suddenly you see your mother at the gate, and she has her hand like this. I am waiting for you. This is what this expression means. I am waiting for you. And to this day, children, the Murti of Sri Krishna, Bridgelal Panduranga, is in this posture, waiting for his devotees. waiting for his bhaktas to come. When you go to some temples, you have to stand far and have the darshan. Some temples will not allow you to touch the murti. But the speciality of this mandir is, they allow you to put your head on his chest. When you join the long queue, sometimes it takes hours to have that darshan. It takes hours. And when you meet in front of Bhagwan, they tell you, put your head on his chest. And when Rajin Balgobin placed his head, twice I had a blessed opportunity to do it. When I placed my head on his chest, only tears to flow. For a whole what great fortune it is of mine that I can touch you today. Tukaram was a his devotee. Tukaram says, I don't need any excuse to come to you. Some people say, only when I get a car, I will go to Mandir. Some people say, only when I get well, I will go to Mandir. Some people say, I'm handicapped, I don't have a leg, I don't have an arm, I can't go to Mandir. Some people say, I don't have enough money to go to Mandir. Tukaram says, Deva hove na bhikhari, Pandhari tu purvari, Pandhari chavar kari, Pandhari chavar kari. Deva hove na bhikhari. Krishna, even if you make me a beggar, I will still come to you. I will still come to you, Prabhu. I just want to be close to you. The gopis says to Krishna, we just want to be close to you. We have no other request. We have no other desire. No other desire. Bhagavan says to them, fine. If you want to be close to me, you can touch me. Remember, their desire was to hold him by the hand. So they held Krishna Bhagavan's hand. And when they held his hand, something happened. What happened? Evam bhagavataha Krishna labdhamana mahatmanam atmanam nistrinam manyo vyadikam bhuvi. They became proud. Imagine when you were growing up, you were friends with people of your stature in society. You were friends with people, at your level in society. Then all of a sudden you become a minister. All of a sudden you become a celebrity. All of a sudden you become rich. You become popular. Who wants to be again with those regular people? You don't want to go back to being with the regular people. You want to be friends with people of your stature. Rich people want to be friends with rich people. Educated people want to be friends with educated people. Talented people want to be friends with talented people. The gopis became proud of their association with Sri Krishna. Sometimes more than the Prime Minister of the country or the President of the country, the ministers have more abhiman. Sometimes more than the Prime Minister or the President or the King, the ministers have more abhiman and more common than the ruler himself. These gopis felt proud. What did they say? They say, oh, we are superior to all women on earth. We are superior women. Because why? We have Krishna with us. Sometimes people become proud of their wealth, their looks, their talent, their status. They become proud. And what did I say to you the other night? Pride makes the attractive unattractive. Humility makes the unattractive attractive. Bhagwan, perceiving this command, perceiving this vanity, my dear ones, he's going to teach them a lesson. You know what he did? He disappeared. Just like when you have to clean the lampshade. When it collects that soot inside, you don't see that light. You want to think that the light has been extinguished. You want to think that the light is no longer there. But the inner cleansing has to take place. The gopis have to be cleansed. This gaman, this pride of being superior to others, it has to be removed. So he disappeared. And when he disappeared, they could not find him anymore. They could not see him anymore. Okay? This is called gopi viraha. The cry of the gopis now. Brothers and sisters, I take you back to an old song of mine, and yours also. Chanda ko dhoondte sabhi, tare nikal pade. In search of the moon, all stars came out. Kanha ko dhoondte sabhi, gopi nikal pade. Madhuban mein wo naseeb ke mare nikal pade. Where is Krishna? Kahan ko dhoondte sabhi. All the gopis, my dear ones, they came out crying, searching, where is Krishna? Where is he? बाहों में ढूंढा, बगीचे में ढूंढा, बाहों में ढूंढा, बगीचे में ढूंढा, बता दो बिहारी कहाँ हो, बता दो बिहारी कहाँ हो, बाहों में ढूंढा, बगीचे में ढूंढा, बता दो They go searching for him. They go to Madhuban, they go to Nimban, they go to Sevakund, they go to Yamunaji, they go to the Kadamba Peer. We haven't seen Krishna? No, we haven't seen him. They're crying. They reach the bank of the Yamuna River. When they reached the bank of the Yamuna River, they saw two sets of footprints. They saw size 11 and they saw size 7. The size 11, they recognized that to be Krishna Pada. That is Krishna's footprints. The size 7 is slender, you know. Right away, you know it's another gopi's footprints. They go further, they see flowers and it's scattered. Where did this come from? Oh, another gopi said she must have worn flowers on her hair. And the flowers fell. They go further and they see the size 11 footprints, but they don't see the size 7 footprints. The size 7 footprints have disappeared. But when they looked carefully, they saw the size 11 footprints was deeper in the sand. So they concluded, we must be carrying her. They go further and they saw one gopi with her face covered. With her face covered. They tapped her on the shoulder. Jamuna kinare mero gaon saavare aa jaiyo. 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 Jamuna kinare mero gaon. Jamuna kinare mero gaon saavare impact. Not her name. Shukadeva can't call her name. Shukadeva is a Rasic saint. The Rasic saints, they worship Radha more than Krishna. They adore Radha Rani more than Sri Krishna. And generally we don't even say our Guru's name as a matter of respect. When our Guru comes, we don't sit at their level. We sit at their feet. When the Guru partakes of their meals, we are hoping that they leave a little bit on the plate so we get the blessing. We get the blessing of their juta. We partake of a little bit of what they're eating. When they give us a piece of clothing, we cherish that. We wear it for puja. We wear it for special occasion. Isn't that so? But the Guru gives us. Shukadeva can't call her name because she will fall into ecstasy. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Hey Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Hey Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Sri Radhe. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Hey Govind 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 Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Jai Radhe Jai Sri Radhe. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe Shyam. Yeah, Radha Rani called. She epitomizes, my dear ones, the bhakti, the devotion, the love that it would take to reach Sri Krishna. What Hanumanji I would say to Sri Rama, Radha Rani is to Sri Krishna. Radha Rani's bhakti, the highest. She is an image of Krishna himself. Without bhakti, you cannot attain him. You can have all the jnana you have, but अगर भक्ति नहीं है, भाव नहीं है, you can't attain him. Bhakti bhav has to be there. That is Sri Mandir Radha. They say, the Brajvasi says, one day Krishna Bhagavan pretended that he had a fever. Bukhar tha. He had a fever. And he says, there's only one medicine that can work. What is that? You have to give me the dust of your feet. Mix it with some water from the Yamuna and put it on my forehead. Oh, he says, we can't do that. That is sacrilegious. How can you take the dust of our feet and put it on your head? It was only Radha Rani who says, take the dust of my feet. If this is what he requires, if this is what he requires to recover, this is the love Radha had for Krishna. This is the love we should have for him. Padma Puran says, people often ask, how come they two never got married? Arey yaar, they're not separate entities, your body and shadow. Radhe Radhe jab wo chale, aayenge bihari, Radhe Radhe jab wo chale, aayenge bihari, aayenge bihari chale, aayenge bihari, aayenge bihari chale, aayenge bihari, oh Radhe Radhe, oh Radhe Radhe jab wo chale, aayenge bihari, Radhe Radhe jab wo chale, aayenge bihari, मेरी गंगा तुम्हार है बिहारी, राधा मेरी गंगा तुम्हार है बिहारी, राधा मेरी गंगा तुम्हार है बिहारी, राधा मेरी गंगा तुम्हार है बिहारी, राधे 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 चले आए बिहारी, राधे राधे चलो चले Radha मेरी गंगा तुम्हार है बिहारी. If Radha is the water of the Ganga, Bihari ji is the wave of the Ganga. They are not separate. They're one. Padma Puran says, one day Krishna Bhagavan wanted to worship himself. Do some people like to worship themselves? Huh? They do. They love to praise themselves. They're nothing. Ego boost. Ego boost. Imagine Krishna Bhagavan taking Chandan, Om Chandan Samarpayami. Om Gandham Samarpayami. Putting on his own attar, his own Chandan, and turning the arti in such a way that he started carrying his own arti. How strange it would be. It's not possible. So he created Radha. Padma Puran says, Bhagavan created Radha. Radha worships Krishna and Krishna worships Radha. There's a beautiful garden in Vrindavan called Seva Kunj. In Seva Kunj, people often say a lady's place is at the feet of her husband if you follow Garuda Puran. I'm going to read Garuda Puran for Mrs. Radha. I'm just joking. Some Pandits will tell you, a lady's place is by the feet of her husband. She's supposed to serve her husband. She's supposed to give him water before she drinks it. She's supposed to feed him before she eats, etc., etc. If you want to follow that, follow it. They say, look, take example from Vishnu Bhagavan. Lakshmi is always massaging his feet. That's what the women should be doing, massaging your husband's feet. But then in Seva Kunj, Krishna Bhagavan is massaging Radha Rani's feet. When you go to Seva Kunj in Vrindavan, Google it. Many people don't believe us today, It's the Panditji where you're coming up with these things. Research it. Every night after the Rasa leela, Bhagavan Shri Krishna massages the feet of Radha Rani. That is why it's called Seva Kunj. That is where Shri Krishna performs seva for Radha Rani. Husbands who are here, please be good to your wives. Wives who are here, please be good to your husbands. From time to time, don't expect one always to be making a cup of coffee for you. Please make cup of coffees for each other from time to time. I think we live in a more understanding world today. But still stay committed in your relationship. They meet Mother Radha. In life, we have to meet the Guru. And the Guru comes into our lives, my dear ones, when Bhagavan knows we need it the most. When Bhagavan knows it is the right time for the Guru, Bhagavan sends the Guru he's popular or she is popular, because they can do some jadoo, you know, they can materialize some things in their hands, you know, and they're very popular around the world. So that is not a criteria for a guru, where a person whom you will never even touch, a person whom you can never converse with, a person whom you can probably never send a message to and get a response from. No, a guru should be someone whom you can have access to. One whom you can have access to. Because they have to give you access to him. Understand that? The guru is one whom you should have access to. Because the guru have to give you access to Paramatma. The Mahatma have to lead you to Paramatma. Radha comes. The guru has to, the gopis have to meet the guru. What happened? When he left you, he came to me. And you were walking on the bank of the Yamuna. That's where you saw footprints. And you saw the flowers, that's the flowers I was bringing in my hair. And then, yes, you saw my footprints disappear because I asked him to carry me. And then I told him, I want you to put me on your shoulder. And he says, you stay right here. He also left me. He also abandoned me. Because why? Radha has to meet with the gopis. She has to meet with the gopis. We have to meet with the guru. The guru is the one who grants us that ability to transform our lives. If that transformation does not take place, then it's only guru for a guru's sake. The guru is one who transforms our being, transforms our understanding, transforms our insight to our inner world and outside world. See how we see the world. That's the guru who has to transform our lives. We'll talk about the guru tomorrow for Vyasa Purnima. Radha. They all want to hold hands now. Have you ever seen ladies cry? Anybody? You ever seen ladies cry? When you used to get licks, Tara? Or when Devika used to get licks, or Indira, we all got licks, come on. Mrs. Ramdan, you said, you just have to hold the belt and Chote Ganesh ji, Vivek starts falling. You don't have to touch him yet. Isn't that true? Your mother has not even touched you yet. My mother had a famous wooden spoon. My mom, she had a famous wooden spoon. The moment she held that wooden spoon, you start falling. She doesn't have to do anything. And when people cry, it's not very pleasant to the ears, isn't it? When people cry, the first thing you say to them, for God's sake, shut up. You say, Bhagwan ke liye rona band karo. For God's sake, please stop crying. But brothers and sisters, when Mirabai cried, it became a bhajan. Tumhare kaaran sab sukh chhodiya, ab mohiyo tarsao. Tumhare kaaran, Prabhu, I abandoned everything. I gave up everything for you. Why do you continue to torment me, Krishna? Why don't you talk to me, Krishna? Mirabai cry became a song. When Tulsidas cried, Raghuvar, Raghuvar, tumko meri laaj. Prabhu, tumko meri laaj. Became a song. Prabhu, my honor resides in your hands. Rama, hey Raghunath, my honor resides in your hands, Prabhu. And what did Surdas say? Hamare Prabhu, avagun chit na dharo, samdarsi hai naam tiharo, samdarsi hai Prabhu naam tiharo, chahe to par karo. Please don't pay attention to my faults. So that says I'm not perfect. मेरे अवगुण को चित्त ना करो लाला. Don't look at my faults. Please look at my perfections. Please look at my good. Don't look at my bad. When the saints cried, it became a song. When the gopis cried, it became a song. I want to share a few verses. Sri Rajin Balgobin. Imagine what Parikshit is going through. Parikshit has to die tomorrow. On the 7th day, he has to leave the world. And imagine he's listening this from Shukadeva, how the gopis are crying for Krishna. Jayati Devikam Krishna Janmana Prajaha Shrayata Indira Krishna Shashwata Grahi Daitya Krishyata Krishna Tikshmata Vatas Vaita Stavas Krishna Tam Vichipati Nakalugo Tam Krishna Nandamo Bhavan Akila What is the last verse of the Bhagavad Gita? The last verse of the Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Yogeshwar Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanutaraha Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruvani Tir Matir Mama. Wherever you find a combination of a devotee like Arjuna and a god like Krishna, you're going to find victory, success, prosperity, expansion, growth. I say this with no apology. I say what I'm about to say, and I will not apologize for it. When the Hindus came from India to the West Indies, in 1838, they came to Guyana. I think it came some years later to Trinidad. When they came to Guyana, they already, another ethnic group was already brought to Guyana. Another ethnic group was already present in Guyana. Both groups came with nothing. Agreed? The Indians did not come with bundles of jewelry. If they had jewelry, they would have stayed in India. They did not come with titles of land. They didn't have anything in India. That's why they remained in the West Indies. That's why they remained here. Look at the prosperity of the Hindus. And I will not apologize for this. Look how the Hindus have prospered wherever they have settled worldwide. Whether it is East Africa in Uganda, whether it is Kenya, whether it is Durban, South Africa, whether it is the Fiji Islands, whether it is Mauritius, whether it was Trinidad, whether it was Guyana, whether it was Suriname, whether it's New York City, whether it's Toronto, Canada. Look what the Hindus have achieved. Look what they have achieved, my dear ones. Why? Today you have 85 feet Hanumanji stand tall, guarding the beautiful island of Trinidad. Dr. Dubey have given us a 50 feet Hanumanji in Toronto, Canada. The West Indians are doing this. We are not direct descendants of India. We are 2 and 3 generations out of India. Mera juta hai Japan, ye patloon Hindustan, sar pe laal topi usi fir bhi dil hai Hindustani. Our language has changed. Our code of conduct to some level has changed. Our behavior has changed. Our vocabulary has changed. But roti is roti. Achar is achar. Chutney is chutney. Chutney, chulha is chulha. Pukni is pukni. Havan is havan. Puja is puja. We still use those vocabulary words, my dear ones, hundreds of years later. You can't take away the Hindu out of us. You cannot take away that Bharat Sanskar, that Bharat Mata has given to us. You cannot take that away from us, my dear ones. Wherever Hindus go, they prosper because they live a life, and they should always live a life. And we it should inspire others to live a life of values. To live a life of values, not vulgarity. To live a life of values and not vulgarity, my dear ones. Not vulgarity. Uncle Jero. That is the last verse of the Gita. The gopis, you know what the gopis in India? They plant rice. The gopis plant sugar cane. The gopis milk cows. The gopis make the ghee. And they boil ghee. And they take it in their pots and they sell. These are not people from Port Spain. The gopis, they're not people from Georgetown. They're people from the rural areas. The rural areas. They're unlettered people. But look at what they say. They say, Krishna, when you came to Braj, the cows gave us enough milk. The trees gave us enough fruits and vegetables, Krishna, because when you came, Lakshmi came with you. Lakshmi Devi, Indira. Indira is another name for Lakshmi. Wherever Krishna Bhagavan goes, Indira follows him. Unfortunately, in the world today, we get overly excited over Indira. We get overly excited over Lakshmi and we forget God. We get overly excited about money and wealth and material prosperity that we put Bhagavan second and third and fourth. That's what the gopi says, Krishna, you're not a cow herder's son. You're the Lord of the world. You know everything in the outer world and you know everything in our inner world. You know everything in my mind, everything in my mind. Lala, you're the secret of this world waiting to be discovered. Prabhu, please forgive us. Abhi abhi paya usko, abhi abhi boya, bol sakhi kaha gaya hai kanhaiya. Prabhu, prem se paya usko, घमंड से खोया, बोल सखी कहा गया है कन्हैया. When we had love for you, you were with us. And when this abhiman came, when this ghamand came, that we are better than others, we lost you. At some point in your life, you will have had so many friends. And as time progressed, you realize we are not friends anymore. And you will ask, why are we not friends anymore? There must be a reason. Did I do something? Did you do something? A clash of ego maybe? That we have lost this friendship that we shared for so many years? There must be a reason why we lose the people around us. There has to be a reason. The gopis want to know why we have lost Krishna. प्रेम से पाया तुझको और घमंड प्रभु हमने लोगों ने आपको. We have lost you because of our hideous pride. Krishna, please forgive us. Children of the world, God is forgiving. Bhagavan is absolutely forgiving. We can absolutely redeem ourselves. When you express sincere remorse for the wrongs that you have done, you shouldn't just say it nonchalantly. You shouldn't say it superficially. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you should really mean it. You should really show it that I'm really sorry for what I've done. I do sincerely apologize for what I've done. And believe me, it will make things better. It is going to make things so much better if we could learn to say, Mujhe ksama karo. In English, I'm really sorry. Brothers and sisters, we have to leave this world one day. Please don't leave with enmity. Leave with the satisfaction that you made friends. Leave with the satisfaction that you made friends. Krishna Bhagavan accepts their apology. And he reappears in the center. He reappears. I shared with you some beautiful Sanskrit shloka. I want you to listen to the music that is present in the words. Keshapashad kapinchi kavitati sanchalan makar kundala Bharajal manapali Kesha, Pasha, Dritapinchika, Vitati, Sanchalan, Makara, Kundalam, Harajala, Panamal, Kala, Anga, Radha, Hanasaurabham, Pita, Cheli, Dritakanchi, Kanchi, Tamudan, Chadam, Shumani, Nupuram, Rasa, Keli, Paribhushitam, Tavayurupa, Misha, Kalayam. Kesh means his hair. His hair was tied in a bun, and it was decorated with a peacock feather. He has dangling earrings. He has chandana, sandal paste adorning his forehead, and his cheeks, and his chin. He has a shiny necklace around his neck. You can almost see him, can't you? He has a beautiful garden of lotus flowers. He has a beautiful garden of tulsi leaves. He has a beautiful garden of the wildflowers of the forest, Vanamala. He has a golden piece of cloth, pitambara, tied around his waist. He has bajuban, he has kanganas, he has nupuras, he has pathaniyas, and he has a flute. And guess what? There was 100 gopis. He has to fulfill their desire, so he multiplied himself. He multiplied himself. Tell me, which other text in the world will give you this seed? That God, Bhagwan, multiplied himself. Every gopi had a Krishna. Every gopi had a Krishna. They formed a huge circle. A huge circle they formed. A mandala. Gopi Krishna, Gopi Krishna, Gopi Krishna. Another circle in that circle. Another circle in that circle. And in the center stood Radha. In the center he stood with Srimati Radha. And all around him was he himself with each gopi. Now you need music. Who's going to play music? You have 100 Krishna who's going to play the basuri. You have 100 gopis with their pairs of bangles that are going to jingle and tinkle. You have Nandi who comes with his mridanga. You have Saraswati who comes with her veena. You have Narad Muni who comes with his tambura and his kartal. Bhole Baba now. Bhagwan Shiva says, Parvati, something is happening in Vrindavan. Something is happening, Parvati. Mahadev, what trouble are you up to now? Mahadev says, I think Krishna is about to dance with the gopis, and I want to dance with him too. Because Shivji is Parama Vaishnava, I hope you know that. The number one Vaishnava is Shiva, and the number one who loves Shiva is Sri Hari. They complement each other, they don't contradict each other. Tomorrow, coming into Wednesday, we're going to observe Shravan Mass. We have to worship Shiva. Shiva will lead us to Hari, and Hari will lead us to Shiva. They complement each other, they don't contradict each other. He says to Parvati, Parvati, I want to dance with him too. Parvati says, Shivji, you can't go. Why? Only gopis are allowed. No other male is there. Only Krishna is there. Huh? एक दिन वो भोले भंडारी बन के ब्रज के नारे वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। एक दिन वो भोले भंडारी बन के ब्रज के नारे वृंदावन आ गए, वृंदावन आ गए। Brahman ki siwa koi purush na jane. No other male is allowed, no Krishna is there. They will laugh at you if you go. Hasi karegi Brajati Nari. So Shivji scratches Jata. What do I do? ऐसा बना दे मुझे कि कोई न जाने इस राज को, हाय हाय मैं हूँ सहेली तोहरी, अरे ऐसा बताना वो ब्रजराज को, लगा के चूड़ा लिपटे लिपस्टिक कानों में कुंडल. Shivji tells Parvati, dress me like a gopi. Give me the lehenga, give me the choli, give me the bangles, give me the lipstick, give me the long earrings. But what will you put your jata? It's so tall, cover it. I'll cover my face. He won't recognize me. So Shivji dresses like a gopi. And he goes to the Rasa. And Krishna sees him. Which gopi is this? Broad shoulders, very tall. Oh, I know who you are. Mohan ne dekha jab jaan gaye sab baat re. Are aisi bajaye bansi, aisi bajaye bansi. Such a sweet music on the flute. Shivji began to dance and to dance and to dance and to dance and to dance. And guess what happened? Sir se sikh gayi jab sari. Tila used to go to Macy's, one of the highest stores in the US, and she saw this pair of shoes. $500 for a pair of shoes. $500. I think that's $3,000 approximately. She saved and she saved and she saved and she saved. She didn't put that $1 in the Aarti Thali for so many weeks in the Mandir. She kept that $1 for herself because she wants that pair of shoes. Yes, her husband told me this when we were coming in the car. You know? And she became so conscious of this pair of shoes after she got it, she didn't want no dirt on it. I thought that's the whole purpose of shoes. The purpose of shoes is to protect your feet from dirt. Now you want to protect the shoes from dirt. So she went to Tara's party. Right? She went to Tara's party, and Tara had an outdoor party in the backyard in Dallas. And she's so conscious of her shoes, she made sure nothing will fall on her shoes. And then Tara put on one of her Coco songs. One of these songs she grew up with here in Trinidad. And the moment she heard Pulauri with a chutney, her husband told me this. The moment she heard Pulauri with a chutney, she got up and she began to dance. She forgot about the $500 shoes. She forgot about everything. And while dancing, what happened? The heel broke. Oh. Well, Shivji also became so thrilled, was so thrilled by the sound of Krishna's basuri. Shabte mansi pukare Radha.
Shabte mansi pukare Radha. Shabte mansi pukare Radha.
He belongs to Meera, he belongs to Radha, he belongs to Tila, he belongs to Tara, he belongs to Ravi, he belongs to Umesh, he belongs to Rukmani, he belongs to me. We don't have one God. People often ask, how many gods do the Hindus have? As many human beings there are on earth, as many God-conscious beings there are on earth. Sometimes animals become God-conscious. Sometimes animals become God-conscious. Why should I exclude them? As many lives we have on earth, we have that many gods. Krishna became one for all the gopis. And when he played that sweet musical mastery, Shivji began to dance, and what happened? The sari fell off his head. And he gets caught. Today when you go to Vrindavan, please, when you go to Vrindavan, there's one temple I want you to visit. That is Gopeshwar Mahadev. Every evening in Gopeshwar Mahadev, the Shivling is dressed like a gopi. Because to this day, the Rasa leela still takes place in Vrindavan. The Rasa leela still takes place in Vrindavan every day takes place. Krishna Bhagavan in that huge circle, circle within a circle, another circle in the center. Make Bhagavan the center point of your life. Yakkarosi yajnasi yajajohosi dadasiyate yakkapasyasi kaunteya tak purushvam adarpanam prabhu. You are the center point of my life. To make a perfect circle, you need a center point. Everybody wants a perfect life. Place Bhagavan as that center point of your life. Let everything revolve around him. Everything you do, let it be for him, of him, by him. Now, Taraji, please clear that area for me. All those who want to dance, I want you to make a beautiful circle there, because this is how we conclude tonight's kantha. What is dance? Dance is an expression of joy. When you are happy, you dance. Are we not happy with Bhagavad? You're already dancing. You're already dancing. You're not happy with Bhagavad? Tara, you for a beautiful circle. Come on, all sisters, all the brothers. Anyone who's interested, come and join me in this beautiful circle right here. Make a beautiful circle. This is where Dharma originated. Form a circle. Move the dholak from here, move the mridanga from here. Don't be shy. Come on. Form your nice circle. Rukmani. Don't worry about pictures. You don't take pictures. Form your circle, please. Come. 1. Please give a round of applause to the dancers. Like I said, what is dance? Only when you're happy you will dance. Unfortunately, we here in this part of the world don't and have not yet experienced the bliss of dancing with one life. We dance all the things that you don't really know. But to be in unison with Him, to be in communion with Him, to be in one with Him, that bliss that the soul experiences, it is displayed as a dance. Because that ecstasy is in the ecstasy. Shri Krishna danced to the gopis, and then he sent them home. He says, go back home to your respective duties, go back to your families, do not abandon your duties. Do not forsake your responsibilities. If you have brought forth a child in this world, become the best father, the best mother you can. If you're a child, you're a parent, be the best child to be to your parents, be the best friend to be for a friend, a sibling to a sibling, an employee to an employer, an employer to an employee, be the best that you can. That is worship to Him. And it's something I always love when the congregation experiences this bliss and this happiness this morning. But no matter what we go through tonight, our Maker is there with us. He is my shelter. He is my support. He is my aha. He is my spirit. Christian Lord say, I have no reward for you. I have go back. Your bhakti is your reward. Your devotion is going to be known worldwide. And into eternity, as Radha is going to be read, gopis, the world will hear about you. You will hear about your devotion. But then, sometimes when you go to Panduranga, some miracle. Without realizing every day you wake up and you read your first conscious breath of life, and you're blessed place. You have life. You're alive. And as long as there is life, there is hope. As long as there is life, there is hope. Like I said, something good. Because of some, physical limitation, maybe they can't come to them. I remember going to Mandir Jaipur. I was standing having darshan of Lord Krishna. There was a young man, a very attractive young man standing next to me. And I kept looking at him because there was something strange about him. I couldn't see right away. He was standing right next to him. And we all bowed down and the court opened and gave us darshan of the And I'm still looking at this boy. And when I got up, I'm looking at him. He could not pick himself up. He had no hands. Someone came and did it for him. And I said, wow, Krishna, here is someone who will have hands and is doing pranam to do Prabhu, and we will have hands. Bhagavan is not asking for money, He's not asking for donation, He's not asking for anything. Yet we come to our palms together and say pranam to Him. That young boy inspired me and said, I will also think about that. Someone without arms. When you go to government, there are people without legs. They're crawling on the ground. They're crawling around the mountain. They're rolling their bodies around the mountain. Don't let these things limit you in worship. Your Krishna is with you. Your Bhagavan is with you. Krishna is the gopis, Krishna is the gods. We need to take tomorrow night for our second session of Sri Rajin Balgobin. The Lord has to get married. You have to marry him now to retreat. And tomorrow is Rasa also. Hopefully I'll be able to conclude the Bhagavad with Parikshit Moksha for me. So tomorrow is a beautiful day in our reading calendar. Vyasa Purnima. If you do not have a guru, your guru is no longer here. Hanumanji is a representative of our guru. Or rather, our gurus are representative of Hanumanji. So bring flowers, bring fruits, whatever, and please make offerings to Hanumanji and then come to Krishna tomorrow. It's a very, very auspicious day. You see the full moon. When the moon is full, everyone pays attention to it. And then it will fade away. It's it's going to fade away into insignificance, and then it does what? It comes back again. That is life. At some point in life, you will have everything, and at some point, you may not have everything. But don't worry. कुछ खोकर पाना है, कुछ पाकर खोना है, जीवन का मतलब तो आना और जाना. That is life. Coming and going, having some time and not having some time. The moon, you'll see it in the sky, and then when Amavasya come, when the Amavasya come, you don't see it at all, and then it comes back again. For some time you won't feel good. For some time you will go through illnesses. Don't worry, the body will regain its strength. For sometimes you're going to go through financial difficulties. Don't worry, you'll manage again to pay your bills. Keep confident. Stay on the path of bhakti. I wish all of you Bhagwan Sri Radha Krishna's choicest blessings until we meet again tomorrow. May you grow from strength to strength, prosper to prosperity, joy to joy, and may you experience all that which is good in life. Yatra Yogeshwar Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanudharaham, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruvani Tir Matir Mama. 2 minutes of Radharani Sankirtan, announcement, and then Aarti. राधा को नाम अनमोल बोलो, राधे राधे. श्यामा को नाम अनमोल बोलो, राधे राधे. राधा को नाम, राधा को नाम अनमोल बोलो, श्यामा को नाम अनमोल बोलो, राधे राधे. राधा को नाम अनमोल बोलो.
My words are not as good as my sisters, so please forgive me for any mistakes that I made. Prabhuji, thank you so much for your discourses. When you speak, you go into a different world when you speak about Lord Krishna. And the amazing thing about it is you take us with you. And I, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that so much. You know, your professor is so detailed, so beautiful. Thank you very much. I would like to thank all of you who come tonight and all the previous nights. This yagna would not be possible at all without any of you. You know, we got 3 more nights to go. Please come around. If you just come, sit, listen, meet here every night at Prashad, please, we welcome you all to come. For the small army of devotees from this mandir that help us out that you never see, to share the food, to prepare the prasad, everything. I just want to thank all of you on behalf of the Bridgelal family. It's really appreciated. Thank you for this moment, and please stand up.